So Allan, a 16-14 win here against Doncaster. Wasn't the prettiest game at times, but ultimately it's the 2 points all that matters.
Yeah, I've been worried about this game all week. I spoke to the players in the week, and I was honest. I was quite honest with them and said, listen, I feel nervous about this game. You know, I know we put a big score on them in the cup, but you look at the field today, for example, they've got some quality, some experience, and they're big. They're the biggest team in our comp, without a shadow of a doubt. But they've also got pace, they've got strength, they've got some quality around it, and you know they'll be pushing playoff positions. I'm telling you that unless they pick some injuries up, they're a good team. So that was a threat, and we spoke all week, and I could just sense it. And there was a point in the game where we could have gone. We was winning with 8, we could have gone 14 points, and I think that would have probably turned the tide and maybe a couple more points up after that. But they showed character and they're a good team, and I'm just so glad and over the moon to get the win.
And off the back of last week's game and this game today, is there a really encouraging sign for you that we can still find ways to win even when we're not at our best?
Yeah, I've just been speaking to the media then, and champion teams win ugly. Man City win 1-0 in 96 minutes, Liverpool, Manchester United, whoever it may be at the time who would go on to win things. They win things ugly, and I think we won that ugly today. I think we play exceptional for 6 minutes before half time and 10 minutes in the second half. So we play 16 minutes today and beat a really good team. So that tells me where we're at. You know, if you can play 16, 20 minutes rugby and win a game against a good team they are, you know, we've got to be relatively happy, but we can't keep doing it. I've just said in there, we can't keep doing that, and we won't do that. We'll reevaluate where we are and how we performed, and we'll go from there.
It was a hot day in tiring conditions against Doncaster team that obviously threw the ball around quite a bit and made us work. How do you think we managed that?
Yeah, our energy levels was difficult for both teams. I just thought just before half time we kicked on, we got our second win basically, and we just played how we want to play, and they struggled with that. You know, they struggled with it, and most teams will. And we were really clinical and we were quick and we energised everything, and then at half time we speak saying we're flat. We're not flat, we're 75%. I think Tom Gilmore said it. We're about 75%. We need to be 100 to win the game. We start 100 at least, and then we're okay, but then that last 15 minutes we just drop back to 75 and we're hanging on, and I don't want to be a team when you're at home to hang on to a victory. I know you have to sometimes to win, but I don't want us be that team who does that. We've got to kick on and take the game to them. But yeah, a win's a win, and we'll certainly take that.
We had Tom Nisbet come in today and he had some good touches in there, most notably to set up that try for Butty in the first half. How do you feel he went? I
thought he was really good, considering he's only done 2 field sessions with the team. We saw today he matches our DNA. He's hungry, he's tough, he's energetic, he's honest, he works hard. And he was against some big boys out there, you know, Tally and people like that, and physical, very physical, played top level rugby with these guys, and Tom's showing why he's full time, and I thought his pass to Butty was exceptional. And yeah, we need to speak with Tom and we need to speak with Lee. We keep Tom, but I think with Flem being out, he was a massive addition to us today.
And we lost Incy today. What are the initial thoughts on his injury?
Doesn't look good. He heard something, he felt something, he said, so the medical staff will assess that. But we've got, you know, with Kieran Dixon, who's not had an opportunity yet, who's been chomping at the bit, and with Ollie Brooks back running now, so potentially we've got a cover, and that's the beauty. I've said it many a time. We've got some quality, you know, outside backs and wingers at this club, and you know, Incy's been outstanding for us. But if he is injured, you know, we've certainly got the quality to back it up.
And you talk about them a lot, but the fans singing along in the sunshine there in the North Stand and in the South, just a word on them?
Yeah, they know what I feel about them. They know what the team feel about them. You know, we're slowly putting bums on seats at this club now. And they'll even come when we're losing. I can sense that. You know, I spent 5-10 minutes at the end speaking to as many as I could, and there's a lot more children coming now with the parents, and they love the vibe of the club. And I just thank them, because, you know, without them, there's no sport, there's no club. And, you know, we spoke today just before we went out the dressing room, and I've just told the media then, I insisted that they've got to want to play for these people out, you know, in these seats and in these stands, and they've got to put that jersey on and feel immensely proud. I'm proud to lead the club. I feel as though it's my home, and the players are slowly getting that. And if they don't get that passion, and people we bring in must have that passion, because they've got to play for these people, because you know they're everything about our club.
And it's a week off now, a good opportunity to rest up some of those sore bodies and come back for Whitehaven here in 2 weeks' time. Yeah,
they've had a fantastic win. You know, they beat York at York, put 30 on York, so you know we we played them in pre-season friendly, and we only got a draw right at the end. And we know what they're about. They're a good team. I just feel this is a perfect time for a week off for us. You know, we've picked some knocks up, and they're ready for a rest. We've played a lot of pre-season games and cup games, and then 7 on the bounce now. You know, so we'll do our smart stuff. You know, I just want to thank Reece as well, our physio, whose last game it was today, who goes on to working at Wrexham, and I wish him all the luck in the world. You know, he's in a full-time role, and the club's going to announce our new medical staff next week. I'm excited with that. They come on, part of being a new team, and they'll bring some energy. I know them both personally, and they'll be smashing. But yeah, from me, I want to thank Reece, who's been superb for me.